Well, we're talking about King Crimson today. King Crimson, sometimes shortened to K Crimson, is the stand of Diavolo. Has a sub-ability of Epitaph, which is primarily introduced by Doppio. King Crimson is a humanoid stand of a height and build similar to Diavolo's, but tends to look much bigger and taller. King Crimson embodies Diavolo's personality, as he frequently speaks through his stand. King Crimson is one of the more impressive stands featured in the series, both physically strong and possessing the ability to erase time and predict the future. King Crimson is described as invincible against all other stands whose powers don't affect time, so he can only be hit by the World, Star Platinum the World, and Killer Queen. King Crimson is a powerful stand able to punch through people's bodies. Unlike other melee-based stand users, Diavolo generally uses it to perform swift attacks that are almost always fatal rather than painful barrages. It also managed to destroy a large wall with a single punch. Its feats of strength and speed are comparable to Star Platinum in the World. Much like other close-range stands, its weaknesses are poor effective range and performance, making it difficult for its user to hide their identity against multiple foes. King Crimson's signature abilities to erase a given frame of time starts from the instant the ability is activated and can be made up to 10 seconds. During this period of erased time, only Diavolo remains fully conscious and is the only one who can readjust his actions. Other people will be unable to experience anything and will continue to act as they would have. After the effect of the ability ends, all people other than Diavolo will return with no memories of anything that happened during the erased time period. After the allotted time frame, people will suddenly find themselves in the aftermath of the situation they were supposed to be in, as the action could have been completed. But time erasure ability removes the cause, but effect remains. In the manga, Diavolo sees the erased time as a void filled with whatever would happen during his period, allowing him to think out the next best action. For instance, when Bruno tried to punch Diavolo during erased time, Diavolo saw Bucciarati as superimposed positions. The anime adaptation has Diavolo visualize a ghostly red image of his foe's next move instead. In addition, Diavolo and King Crimson become intangible during time erasure, allowing attacks to pass through them, as the moment that the attack would have hit was erased. However, this also means Diavolo himself is unable to attack while King Crimson's time erasure is active. As a result, he often relies on the ability to avoid attacks, move into advantageous positions, such as an enemy's blind spot. Then, by using King Crimson's great destructive power, Diavolo directly attacks the enemy the moment the stand ability ends. He may also use intangibility for a brief period of time in order to cause an attack to pass through him and hit a different target. However, Diavolo is also able to splatter his own blood onto an enemy's projection. Epitaph is a substand that assists and completes Diavolo's time erasure. Epitaph gives Diavolo/Doppio the ability into and forecasts up to 10 seconds into the future. The future vision is represented as an image on the inside of their fangs. Diavolo and Doppio often use forecasting ability Epitaph to predict any upcoming threat, making sneak attacks ineffective. However, the visions aren't complete and only show the final result without the events leading up, and can thus be subject to any interpretation. In one instance, Doppio could see himself on the ground with a severed human foot flying by. He initially thought that the foot was his own, but he was mistaken. While predictions seen by Epitaph are unavoidable, they effectively warn Diavolo and Doppio against incoming danger, allowing them to steer events to alleviate the damage, such as when Doppio realized a pair of scissors would form inside its throat. He easily tore them out in order to save himself. King Crimson itself can prevent the predictions from being completed if it erases the right time frame when the prediction would have come true. So that is how King Crimson works. If you have any questions, ask them in the comments. I might go over them.